Hey everybody, it's Simpson here. This week is an important week because on Tuesday is the election for the Waxhaw Board of Commissioners, and I wanted to share an important message with you, so I wrote down my thoughts and I would like to read them to you, so please bear with me. On Tuesday, November 7th, you'll be voting for 3 out of 10 candidates running for the Waxhaw Commissioner. Historically, only about 1,200 people out of the town's 17,000 residents have turned out to make their vote and their voices heard. If history repeats itself this year, a candidate may be elected with as few as 150 votes. Your vote and your voice matters, so please go out and vote on Tuesday, November 7th. The next Board of Commissioners will have very important decisions to make relating to how to continue to provide services to a 93% residential tax base without increasing taxes or decreasing services or events. We need to diversify our tax base, and not with big box stores, but by supporting local small businesses and their owners. There was a local downtown business that needed to lease 10,000 square feet of space in Monroe because there was not any space available in Waxhaw. Wouldn't it have been nice if we could keep those jobs and those tax dollars within the Waxhaw community? Next Board of Commissioners will have very important financial decisions to make relating to how to pay for sidewalks, roadway improvements, and parks and recreation that you, the citizens, want. How do we pay for this when we don't have the extra money in the budget? Do we save up our funds, pay as you go, or ask you, the citizens, for a bond referendum? Next Board of Commissioners will have very important zoning decisions to make with the approval of the next Unified Development Ordinance, or the UDO. Some of my opponents and their running mates support a no-growth platform and want to repeal and replace parts of our UDO to revert back to conditional use zoning. Conditional use zoning was in place during the time of the explosive growth of the mid-2000s. Conditional use zoning is a 50-year-old subjective process which many believe puts the commissioners into the back pockets of developers. The town of Waxhaw retired this zoning in 2009. The recent Union Day Charter School request for mobile classrooms is an example of conditional use zoning. Under the town's current zoning, that process could have been avoided and Union Charter Day School's request for mobile classrooms been approved in a much more civil, efficient, and timely manner. This election is a pivotal time for Waxhaw. Your vote for 3 commissioners is going to change the dynamic of the Board of Commissioners. Please know who you are voting for, as some of my opponents and their running mates are for no growth, which will place great financial burden on the town, leading to tax increases and service reductions. In addition, they want to revert back to an antiquated conditional use zoning process, which will hinder the strategic growth and economic development. Lastly, there is an unpolitically correct candidate and one who has not even lived in Waxhaw for 1 year as at the time of this election, or who has experienced all the growing pains we have all been living through. Is this who you want Waxhaw to be representative by and building partnerships at the county and state level? We all have a love for our town of Waxhaw, but it's time to elect leaders who understand the relationships between growth, budget, and zoning, as well as someone who will engage with other local municipal, Union County, and North Carolina state leaders to ensure Waxhaw's infrastructure and financial needs are being heard and fought for. This is why I and Brenda Byrd-McMillon need your vote on Tuesday, November 7th. Please vote for Ann M. Simpson and Brenda Byrd-McMillon. Thank you.